What is the difference between sorted list versus list.sort ? List.sort sorts the list and replaces the original list, whereas sorted list returns a sorted copy of the list, without changing the original list. When is one preferred over the other? Which is more efficient? By how much? Can a list be reverted to the unsorted state after list.sort has been performed? Please use why do these list operations, methods, return none, rather than the resulting list? To close questions where op has inadvertently assigned the result of .sort, rather than using sorted or a separate statement. Proper debugging would reveal that .sort had returned none, at which point y is the remaining question.
Sorted returns a new sorted list, leaving the original list unaffected. List.sort sorts the list in place, mutating the list indices, and returns none, like all in-place operations. Sorted works on any iterable, not just lists. Strings, tuples, dictionaries, you'll get the keys, generators, etc., returning a list containing all elements, sorted. Use list.sort when you want to mutate the list, sorted when you want a new sorted object back. Use sorted when you want to sort something that is an iterable, not a list yet. For lists, list.sort is faster than sorted because it doesn't have to create a copy. For any other iterable, you have no choice. No, you cannot retrieve the original positions. Once you called list.sort, the original order is gone.
What is the difference between sorted list versus list.sort? List.sort mutates the list in place and amp, returns none. Sorted takes any iterable and amp, returns a new list, sorted. Sorted is equivalent to this Python implementation, but the Python built-in function should run measurably faster as it is written in C. When to use which? Use list.sort when you do not wish to retain the original sort order, thus you will be able to reuse the list in place in memory, and when you are the sole owner of the list. If the list is shared by other code and you mutate it, you could introduce bugs where that list is used. Use sorted when you want to retain the original sort order or when you wish to create a new list that only your local code owns. Can a list's original positions be retrieved after list.sort? No, unless you made a copy yourself, that information is lost because the sort is done in place. And which is faster? And how much faster? To illustrate the penalty of creating a new list, use the timeeat module. Here's our setup. And here's our results for a list of randomly arranged 10,000 integers. As we can see here, we've disproven an older list creation expense myth. Python 2.7. Python 3. After some feedback, I decided another test would be desirable with different characteristics. Here I provide the same randomly ordered list of 100,000 in length for each iteration 1,000 times. I interpret this larger sorts difference coming from the copying mentioned by Martine, but it does not dominate to the point stated in the older more popular answer here. Here the increase in time is only about 10%. I also ran the above on a much smaller sort, and saw that the new sorted copy version still takes about 2% longer running time on a sort of 1000 length. Poke ran his own code as well. Here's the code. He found for 1 million length sort, ran 100 times, a similar result, but only about a 5% increase in time. Here's the output. Conclusion. A large-sized list being sorted with sorted making a copy will likely dominate differences, but the sorting itself dominates the operation, and organizing your code around these differences would be premature optimization. I would use sorted when I need a new sorted list of the data, and I would use list.sort when I need to sort a list in place, and let that determine my usage.
The main difference is that sorted sum underscore list returns a new list, and sum underscore list.sort sorts the list in place. Note that since a .sort doesn't return anything, print a .sort will print none. Can a list original positions be retrieved after list.sort? No, because it modifies the original list.
Note, simplest difference between sort and sorted is, sort doesn't return any value while sorted returns an iterable list. Sort doesn't return any value. The sort method just sorts the elements of a given list in a specific order, ascending or descending without returning any value. The syntax of sort method is: alternatively, you can also use Python's inbuilt function sorted for the same purpose. Sorted function returns sorted list.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.